The grazing block that we first took over was quite a large runoff. It was nearly 200 hectares. So we had our heifers grazing there. It was pretty rough. There was not a lot of fences and that kind of thing. Some very deep gullies, very deep drains. The terrain was pretty rolling. We also didn't have, it was quite a distance from the farm, so we couldn't take our own vehicles there. We'd drive there in our ute, but we couldn't take our own bikes, that kind of thing. So we had to rely on the grazier who was running the place to use their vehicles if we needed to go on farm. So when we met with the grazier up at the property, they were really good to chat to in the first instance. So we sort of straight up started to talk about how they like to operate and just some basic sort of general risks or concerns that we had about travelling around the farm and what their sort of policies were with that. Some of the key risks that we identified, originally there was terrain and potentially rolling vehicles like quad bikes. Also handling livestock around the yards. There was no real emergency response plan. If someone was to get injured, if someone went down the back of the farm, trying to get in touch with them quickly, or knowing that they're down the back of the farm and where to look for them if they didn't return on time. So we implemented bringing our own first aid kits in our vehicles to make sure we had them, and then if someone was to go down the back of the farm, we always made sure they told somebody else where they were going and how long they expected to be, so we knew when we needed to go look for them. And also had an area that would meet in any kind of emergency if something was to go wrong. So we designated an area near the car park where we parked our vehicles when we'd arrive, so if anyone got injured or we had to call an ambulance or anything, that's where we'd ask them to meet us. If I was to give sort of any advice to other farm managers like myself, going on to sort of an unknown grazier's block, it would be to, first of all, just to have confidence in yourself. If you're not feeling safe about something, don't be afraid to ask for something like a helmet, or don't be afraid to say, oh no, I don't feel comfortable going in that area. There's no point putting yourself in undue risk. So yeah, just have confidence in yourself.